Alright, now it is time for the top 5 segment. Oh man, this one is so freaking difficult because there's so many great shows out there. But this week it is top 5 all time favorite Ensemble Cast.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes. And I had to go with I had to do I took very seriously all time. Because right now there are currently so many new shows
I
on
know.
or newish shows
Yeah.
that I could just unload with 50 of them, with
Yeah.
all these shows that I'm watching, Zoe's and Council of Dads and Lucifer and all these shows, and I'm thinking the Resident.
Yeah.
They're all fantastic
So
casts. How can I do this? So I stuck with all time.
There you go.
There
you go.
I just want to premise that when everybody goes, "Oh shit, the old farts got the old shows," but I'm just all time.
Oh my goodness. Well, special guest, ladies first. Miss Rebecca, what you got for number 5?
Okay, so I'm going to preface this by also saying that I picked, because it's so difficult, because there are so many great shows on now,
It's true.
that I stuck with stuff that is no longer on,
There you go.
so that I don't, but I also have some shout outs that, didn't, that are on now, if that's cool. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna do
Yeah,
my
of
5. I
course.
have my 5, but I'm also going to do some, ones that are on now that didn't
Your
get-
special
didn't get
co-host,
cut.
you can change the rules when you and Autumn just
Exactly.
totally screwed it up on the last time, and now that's our new format. So
Yeah.
you just do whatever you want, Rebecca.
So am I just giving you one to start with, right?
Yes, number 5.
Okay. So I'm gonna go with Orange is the New Black.
Oh, yes. It's a great cast.
So good.
I know.
I mean,
I was
My
sad.
only regret is that I was not on it.
Yes. Oh my goodness. You should have been.
you
Should have
should
been.
I mean, I could
Yeah.
totally see Becca as a convict.
I can.
I mean, just and one with a shank.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I will make you bleed.
it's unfortunate. Yeah.
I don't know what that says, but I totally see her with a shank gutting
Oh
somebody.
my
It's great.
goodness. Let's
Yeah.
just say she has a broad range.
Yes. Yes. All right.
I love it. I love it. For me, my number 5, I mean, Parenthood. Such a phenomenal cast. I mean, Lauren Graham, Dax Shepard, Craig T. Nelson, so many other ones that have seen the spotlight in that show. Just so good. That was honestly the first drama I ever watched and cried every episode.
Yeah. Yeah. Without doubt. Without doubt. Brilliant pick. Brilliant pick. And you'll see why I think it's a brilliant pick coming up.
Yeah,
Number 5 for me, Fraser.
Yes.
I just absolutely love Frasier, my green eggs and ham.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
best theme song, best just everything about that show. Kelsey Grammer and David Hayden Jones and all these people that were just brilliantly cast.
Yeah.
Jane Levy, they're just so good. So good.
I agree.
And I really like the way it expanded Frasier's character off of Cheers. I
Yeah.
always thought, we were talking about this earlier, I always thought he was kind of underutilized on Cheers, and you could just tell the potential was there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, one of my all-time favorites.
Agreed. Rebecca, what you got for number 4?
Well, I think Parenthood was also a brilliant choice because I also chose it.
There we go.
Yeah.
It's funny because I wrote mine down before I saw your email, and I was like,
Oh.
oh,
No, it's all good. It just shows how great of a show it was.
That's right.
good mind. I know. I actually came into it later. I didn't actually watch it while it was on. I found it once it hit Netflix. I don't know, for whatever reason, I just was doing something else whenever it started, and then you feel like you're behind, and then it's impossible to catch
Yeah,
up. And then
right.
once it was all on Netflix, I watched the whole thing, and it was just so good.
Yeah, I mean,
So good.
same for me too. I binge watched it on Netflix and then had to wait for the final season to come on. But once it did, it was so good.
So good.
Yeah.
All right, my number 4, Amazon Prime original, Marvelous Miss Maisel. Such
Oh, yeah.
phenomenal writing, man, and just
So
the
good, yeah.
filmmaking and the color tone, and it's just amazing. So good, such a great cast. Everything about this show is just brilliant, especially in the 3rd season when they brought Sterling K. Brown. I was like, so good. I just love this show.
Yeah, Amy Sherman Palladino has this brilliant knack of bringing the perfect people
I
together
know, so
for
good.
a show. I still can't wait to see Lauren Graham pop up on there. She
I
says she's
know.
working hard to try to find a way to bring her into that show, so I can't wait for that. It's going to be awesome.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. My number 4, I think, one of the best casts ever assembled on TV. This is one of the only shows I can legitimately say I would literally laugh out loud every episode. Big Bang Theory.
Yeah.
I just thought, we talked about it earlier, I'm a huge fan of Kaylee Cuoco, but I just literally thought that entire cast could not have pulled those characters off any better than they did.
I agree.
Absolutely brilliant. They made nerds cool. I mean, think about it. They
Yeah.
made nerds cool. Everybody wanted to be them. And when you can do that and have a cast do that, that's something cool.
I agree, man. I agree. Oh my goodness. So many good shows.
Yes.
All right, Rebecca, what you got for number 3?
I also chose Big Bang Theory.
Yes. So good.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. So pretty much everything you said. Like
I'm excited.
Quote unquote nerdy stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Making it cool and a lot of stuff. It's like, oh yeah, I want to try that. And so I've played Dungeons and Dragons now, and I've done a lot of stuff that I watched on the show. So, shout out to the show for opening my horizons.
There you go.
There you go. So good. All right, for my number 3, I got Grey's Anatomy, the OG crew.
Yes.
Going way back.
Like season 1.
Season 1.
Yeah.
When everybody is just new to the game. And it's so good. So good. I mean, obviously, so many cast members have changed in and out throughout the years. I mean, obviously, 16 seasons now.
Right.
It's insane. But, yes, the OG crew of Grey's Anatomy. And, I mean, I got to say, Patrick Dempsey. Best character. Just saying.
How did we know your man crush would make an appearance? Of course he would. Of course you had to bring it up.
He's just so good.
Hey,
so good. I'm just saying.
Well, number 3 for me, I think we've discussed this in great length already, but I'm going to say it again. Parenthood.
Yes.
That should tell everybody who's listening to this podcast right now or watching us on YouTube, watch Parenthood.
Yes.
If you have not. I mean, come on. Mae Whitman, she's just absolute. Miles Hauser.
Yeah.
Did you know that Michael B. Jordan was on? Yes, that Michael B. Jordan was on there. Like so many people came through there, and the storylines were just, I was with you. I literally cried almost every episode.
Yeah.
And I thought it was so brilliantly done. Like, even though from like season 3 on, you knew Zeke was gonna die.
I know.
It was still terrible when he died.
It's so sad.
I was just like, no.
Still bawled my eyes out.
Yeah, just him sitting in that recliner at the end. Now I blew it for anybody who hasn't watched it, but I don't care. It's so worth it. The lunchbox with the music and all the musicians that were on the show, just everything about that show I loved.
So good. All right, Rebecca, what you got for number 2?
So I'm throwing it way back to Lost.
Oh, okay.
Lost.
J.J. Abrams.
Oh, yes.
I know everyone hated the last episode, but as a whole, I thought the show was just like brilliant.
I would totally agree.
Yeah.
I totally agree.
And the acting was so good, and like just them as a team, like, yeah. I mean,
So good. I still need to watch that one as well. I haven't watched that one either.
Any of it?
Any of it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Man.
We had to wait every week, which was like torture.
Right.
But now you have you're just gonna want to keep watching. That's what was so brilliant. It's like I was like, oh, I gotta watch the next episode.
Right. And like, oh, I can't wait to watch your just frustration, because they'll mention something in like episode 1 or 2, and you'll go a whole 2 seasons and they never bring it back up, and you're like, when the fuck are they gonna talk about this?
Yeah.
Like you get there, but oh my god, this show was like so frustrating to watch. Sometimes you're like, what is going on?
Oh my goodness.
Good choice.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah, and oh my god, the Lily, just so many. Evangeline Lilly, just the whole cast is just brilliant.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, definitely gonna have to go back then.
Good choice.
And then my number 2, I think one of the biggest dramas out right now, This Is Us. Just every single week brings you some great things to talk about, whether it be racial stuff, Alzheimer's, like anxiety, just so much things to talk about and try to put yourself in that position. I think this is why that show is so freaking amazing. It's because somebody has been in their shoes at least one point in time in their lives.
Right.
So it's just a phenomenal show with phenomenal casting. I mean, Sterling K. Brown, Justin Hartley, and Mandy Moore. Like,
I could watch him read a phone book.
I know.
I mean, the whole cast is great, but he is just superb.
Yeah, I would agree with that wholeheartedly. And I'm a huge Justin Hartley fan because I am a geek. I mean, I remember him all the way back when he was Green Arrow, before Green Arrow was even on when he was on Smallville as Green Arrow, or the Aquaman attempted pilot at Aquaman. I've always been a fan of him, and I think he absolutely slays it on This Is Us.
Yeah.
And to Dan Fogelman's credit, like I said with Amy Sherman Palladino, I think he just brilliantly chose these people to play these characters. I just don't think you could have done any better with the casting.
Agreed.
My number 2, Suits.
Yeah.
Huge fan of Suits. I just think Gabriel Mock and just all of them. Patrick J. Adams, like Sarah Rafferty. I could go on. Izzy from Grey's Anatomy was on the last couple seasons of it. I just thought this show and a look at corporate law and like the way they approached everything and were somehow able to work in life, just storylines that dealt with everything that you could imagine. I just thought it was absolutely brilliant, and I want a Donna. I say this over and over and over again, but Donna, Sarah Rafferty as Donna, that character was just absolutely brilliant. She was awesome. I would love for her to come on the show too. She just kicks ass. But Suits, one of my all-time favorites.
So good. All right, Rebecca, who you got for number 2?
No, that was number 2. Number 1.
All right, number 1. Yes, I can't keep count.
It's lost. You're lost.
I'm lost at the moment. I'm so lost. I don't know.
Can't forget Friends.
Yes. I agree.
No.
I agree, because that is also my number 1 pick. Friends is by far like the best show ever. Like, have all the Funkos. I got the freaking the whole series collection with the outtakes, and it's just such a great show.
I would agree.
Yeah.
And like,
I mean, I still watch the reruns on TV. It's like
too.
on all the time. And
yes.
I still laugh even when I know the jokes are coming.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
do you recite them? Because Logan and Emily recite them.
Yes.
They I swear they've
Sometimes,
seen the entire series at least 35 times.
At least.
It's
so good.
All right.
So good.
All right. Well, while I agree, Friends is awesome
It's
and
great.
a huge fan, and I was old enough to watch it in the original run. The West Wing.
Yes.
I think to this day still the single best ensemble cast that was ever assembled for television.
Yeah.
I just really now maybe that's Sorkin's writing, I don't know, or their acting or whatever the chemistry was. I just think that cast, brilliantly led by the awesome Martin Sheen.
Yeah.
Just, Bradley Whitford and Richard Schiff and just like all of them just absolutely amazing. It's probably one of my, if not my all-time favorite series, but so definitely my cast.
Definitely.
And when you look at those cast members and the amount of them that went on to have other huge shows and other huge projects, it shows you the caliber that came off of that show. So the West Wing.
So good.
That's my Friends. I've watched that thing like so many times I can't even tell you. I'm always addicted to it. Whenever I get in a rut, I'm going back to West Wing and watching it again. So
definitely.
Just brilliant.
So many good shows, guys. I mean, what are your top 5 shows? Anybody who's watching this video out there or listening to the podcast, what are your top 5 favorite ensemble casts, I should say? Because, I mean, there's just so many great actors in this entertainment industry mecca that just kill it every episode.
And that's the, and maybe you can speak to this too, Rebecca. That's why I like the SAG Awards so much.
Yeah.
Because they recognized cast achievement,
exactly.
Because could you imagine one of these
ensemble
shows that we were talking about without one of the cast members?
You
couldn't do it.
No.
So to recognize the entire cast and their effort together, I just think is so important.
Agreed.
That's why I have to give my shout out, because I did like all shows that aren't on anymore.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But also of course like SVU.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I have to give them a shout out. And any of the Shondaland shows, Grey's Anatomy, been watching that forever. So I mean, there's so many. I've been watching The Middle in the afternoons,
So
while I'm home.
Yeah.
When it's on, and like there's so many great shows that the cast. It's like the core cast they're just incredible.
Absolutely.
It's hard to pick. It was really hard to choose.
I know.
It
It's
was
so hard.
really hard, man.
Oh my goodness.
Good choices though.
Yes,
Good
seriously.
choices.
Great top 5 segment.